Hey everyone, it's Possum Breath, but you can call me PB for short. Before we get into our time with ClanGen today, a lot of people have been asking me how to download and play the game. So if you go into any of the comment sections on my ClanGen videos, down into the description, you will find a link to this page, which is the home page for the ClanGen fan edit. And obviously I am not affiliated with them, I am not an expert in this. I would highly recommend joining the Discord, actually, if you have some questions you need answered. One of the most important questions I keep getting asked is whether this can work on a tablet or an iOS device. It cannot. Right now it only runs on Mac and Windows, and Mac is very new, so it might be a little bit behind. But yeah, see, it does not work on mobile currently. Your computer may flag it as a virus. The thing is that that's good, because this is just a random executable file that your computer doesn't know where it's from. It just knows that you got it off the internet, and it's not, like, from an official publisher. So your computer should be looking at that and thinking it's suspicious. But obviously I've been playing this game for a while, other people have been playing this game for a while, and our computers are not infected with malware. It's safe, it's just your computer is not gonna know that it's safe until you tell it that it is safe. So when you want to download it, what you do is you go down here to where it says download in big text, and you pick whether you want the Windows or Mac release. So obviously I'm going to do Windows. You can hit download, and then decide where you want it to go. I'm going to just put it in here for right now, because that's what I already have open. Alright, and then I'm going to say show in folder. Drag this over so you can see it. And so what you'll have is a compressed zip file, actually. So you won't be able to play the game out of this. What you need to do is you need to right click and click extract all. Something like this will pop up. Again, this is only for Windows. I do not have a Mac. I don't know what you do on Mac, but I imagine it's something similar. Alright, and then you click yes, I want to extract. And now you will have a file. So over here in the original folder we extracted it to, there is now another one that's not a zip file, it's just a regular file. You go in there, and what you need to do is you need to hit main.exe. That's all you gotta do, and it should play. If it doesn't, it's because your computer thinks that it's malicious or a virus. And the way that I've found to get around that is either turn off your antivirus the first time you run it, and then immediately turn it back on once it loads, or in your antivirus, whatever that is, whether you use Windows, I use Malwarebytes. The important thing is go in there and there should be a way to whitelist programs. You just click whitelist and then you find this here in the list and you click it and you tell your antivirus program that it's safe, and then it should run. If it doesn't, that's all I got for you. I would go in the Discord and see if they can help you. But hopefully that helps some of you who want to play the game. Now before we get into our time with ClanGen, I gotta tell you, the first time I recorded this, the entire audio was completely messed up. I managed to fix the second half of it, but the first half was just not having it. So what I've done is I've gone in and re-recorded the first half with post-commentary. And then about halfway through, it's gonna switch. And after it switches, it won't sound as good, because I had to, you know, work some magic to get rid of the echo that was happening. But it's still listenable, I hope. And hopefully this will not happen again. Thank you so much for bearing with me, and now we will get into the ClanGen. Alright, so this is post-recording PB now. The very first thing I did before getting started was go into the settings, because some lovely people in the comments said that to get kits from non-mated couples you need to turn the setting on and off, which, you know, makes sense. This game's a little janky. And I also turned on litters for same-sex couples, because you know what? Warrior cats are allowed to be gay. No one can stop me. This is my game. So with that settings all fixed, we're gonna actually go into the clan now. I wanted to check in on how everyone was doing. Duckleg is feeling sassy today now. You all have given me a lot to think about with Duckleg. Some of you in the comments think that he has never done anything wrong in his life, and some of you are convinced he is the most evil cat in the world. Some of you think that he is getting visions about loners joining the clan, and boy howdy, I hope you're right. Some of you think that he's having visions that Rockstem is evil, which, that's a take. It's definitely very split, and no one seems to be able to quite agree, and I personally also can't quite agree on what I think is going on with this guy. Half the time I'm like, yeah, no, he's fine, he's never done anything wrong, and half the time I am like, I don't trust him, I don't know what's going on with him, so... I mean, since this is post-recording PB, I kind of know some stuff that happens, but I'll leave you to figure that out. Applestar doesn't want to talk to Driftshade. I think that Driftshade is trying to tell Applestar about some visions, and Applestar doesn't want to hear it. That or Applestar doesn't want to hear about how she should be, you know, taking care of herself better. Nobody had a lot super interesting going on. Except for Driftshade being annoyed with StarClan like always. Oddbush, you know how it is. Rockstem is curious about Driftshade, possibly curious about, like, what's going on with her and Oddbush, what she's thinking about. I think they talk about it a lot. Rustberry has been acting suspiciously, which is, you know, everybody in this clan acts suspiciously at this point. It's almost like a non-issue. I don't even know what to make of it at this point. Everybody's a little weirdo in this clan. And I mean that in the most loving possible way. And these are our StarClan cats. Still just 2 of them, which, you know, that's great. Softstar has been acting suspiciously, which is so funny because she is dead. So, like, how? See what I mean, though? Everybody's suspicious. And now we're going to start sending out patrols. Applestar is going to go out with Duckleg to, like, keep an eye on him and see what's up with him. And they check out a 2-leg object. So nothing much happens. Alright, and then Rustberry and Lizardfin and Cloverstripe are going to go out together. And they come across the scent of a fox. That same fox! I am so sure it's just the same fox. They didn't actually drive her out, they just made her mad, and now this is going to be a whole thing where we just have to deal with this fox. But luckily this time they do manage to drive away the fox and her cubs. You know, who knows for how long, but this time we got that fox out of the territory. Alright, checking in on everyone. Duckleg is feeling lazy. Applestar is missing a lost loved one, which I'm guessing is possibly Softstar, because, I mean, everybody loved Softstar. Driftshade is healing Cloverstripe's small wounds, which I take to mean that Cloverstripe got a little bit injured in that fight with the fox that they just had. But, you know, Cloverstripe is, at this point, fine with that. Cloverstripe's, listen, it was worth it. We got rid of the fox, we got rid of the fox's cubs. By the way, we were talking in the chat during the last premiere about how Cloverstripe is non-binary, and 100% I am into that. Their gender is deputy. Let me do my job. Cloverstripe is the MVP, and I will not hear anything to the contrary. They are perfect to me, and my real child. But yeah, so Driftshade is tending to their wounds. Rockstem has been performing poorly. Rustberry is looking forward to today, because, you know, Rustberry is always excited to go. So we're going to send him out on patrol with Lizardfin and Cloverstripe, because they're always a good team. And they notice that there's leaves and flowers growing. And the hunting is good. So things are looking up for MudClan. Then we're going to send out Duckleg with Applestar. And they have a disagreement, and you know what I think it is? I think that Duckleg is like, listen, cats in this clan do not trust me, they do not like me, I am getting boxed out of conversations, they're like following me around, I don't like it, can you like tell them to lay off me? And Applestar is like, no, buddy, you gotta be the change you want to see, you got to prove with your actions that you're trustworthy. And Duckleg is like, yeah, you know what, you're right. So Applestar smooths over the disagreement because she's smart and she knows what she's doing. And Duckleg is like, yeah, I gotta keep you know, I gotta keep showing through my actions that I'm a trustworthy cat, and that's basically all I can do. So he's feeling happy, because, like, he's got this new resolve to keep moving forward. We'll see how it works out for him. Applestar is asking for help from Driftshade, possibly to interpret a dream. Lizardfin is having a serious fight with Driftshade. Now see, Driftshade saw a vision about Lizardfin, and that's why Lizardfin is so mad, because Driftshade and Lizardfin are not agreeing about what that vision was about. Lizardfin is interpreting it different than Driftshade, I think, and so Driftshade is trying to tell Lizardfin, hey, this is what StarClan says you should do, and Lizardfin is like, no, I don't like that. Especially because the vision came from Softstar, I want to say. And I'm starting to think that Softstar was Lizardfin's mom, or at least related to Lizardfin in some way. And so Lizardfin is like, I'm my own cat. I can make my own decisions. I'm not just gonna do whatever my dead family member tells me to do. And Driftshade is like, okay, but she's a StarClan cat. You should listen. Anyway, Rockstem is still treating those wounds the Cloverstripe had. Rustberry has been spending time with Duckleg lately, and I had some thoughts about this too. I think that Rustberry has noticed that Duckleg is really putting in some effort, and Rustberry's like, listen, I'm gonna keep an eye on him, I'm gonna spend some time with him, because either he's pretending and I'll notice, or I'll get to know him and I'll find out that he is a good guy. Either way, spending time with him can only help. So Rustberry is being pretty proactive like that, and I'm proud of him. Now we're gonna go out on patrol. I'm gonna send Rustberry with Duckleg, since Rustberry wants to keep an eye on him. And they don't find anything useful, but they do have a good time together. So they learned a lot. So I think that Rustberry, while observing Duckleg, kind of got a better idea of what he's like. Now these three are gonna go out together. And see, this is the other thing. Lizardfin also had a vision from StarClan. So I think this is the whole other layer to it. Not only did Driftshade have a vision that Lizardfin didn't like, but Lizardfin also had a vision that she's interpreting completely the opposite of the way that Driftshade interprets it. So I think that Driftshade, like, got a vision that was like, Lizardfin, you need to be careful. You know, you got your ear torn by that fox, you chased the fox away that second time, if you keep being foolhardy, something bad is gonna happen and we can't afford to lose more cats. And meanwhile, Driftshade is like, no, I'm pretty sure that my vision means that I'm destined to do something great, and it's okay if I take risks, and I need to do the things that I think are right. I'm not gonna hold myself back. So they're having a big argument about that, especially because Driftshade wants to keep all the cats safe, of course. She's a medicine cat. But yeah, look at this! So, we had some babies. Finally, Adderkit, who is precious. We have Flamekit, who's been acting angsty, even though Flamekit is 0 moons old and has absolutely nothing to be angsty about yet. I think Flamekit gets that from Rustberry. You remember how angsty he was as a baby. And then we have Hazelkit, who seems to be avoiding the other cats, and is a bullying baby. So I don't know about her, but I think maybe she'll grow up. I mean, if she hangs out with the right cat, she'll probably grow up to be better than a bully. Rustberry is acting huffy at Duckleg. Don't know why. Maybe he saw something he didn't like, whether it was actually something bad or not, who knows. Rustberry jumps to conclusions a lot. Rockstem has been acting suspiciously. What else is new? Driftshade is listening to stories by Sorrelfoot, who is our randomly generated StarClan cat. So that makes sense. Driftshade probably wants to hear about, like, the old stories. Cloverstripe is feeling sassy. Probably very happy to be a parent. I'm so proud of them. Lizardfin doesn't seem to trust Duckleg, so again, what else is new? Lizardfin and Rustberry, I think, are kind of peas in a pod that way. Like, they're best friends, and they agree on a lot of stuff. Applestar needs to talk to the medicine cat urgently, which is concerning to me. I hope, nothing's up with her. And then Duckleg has been performing poorly, presumably because all these other cats do not trust him. Like, whether he's a good guy or a bad guy, if the entire rest of your clan is kind of like distrustful of you and boxing you out, you're not gonna do well. So I'm sending him out with Lizardfin, because Lizardfin is gonna want to keep an eye on him, and so is Rustberry, and they're gonna kind of like try and suss out what's going on with him. And they tell ghost stories, because of course they do. But they have a good patrol, nothing bad happens. And then Cloverstripe and Applestar are gonna go out together. And they've sent that fox. I don't know if it's the same fox or a different fox, but they drive it away. I think we're just gonna keep being beset by foxes. Wherever we live is somewhere that just has a very high fox population. Flamekit tries to convince Rockstem to run away with her. Now, what I think this is Flamekit is like, I want to go outside the clan and like explore the territory. Rockstem, come with me because you're a medicine cat. And Rockstem is like, you're very small. I don't want to do that. Adderkit's feeling sassy. And yeah, see, Flamekit wants to go outside the camp. Like, okay, I'm 1 moon old, I'm totally an adult and ready to go and start patrols. And she was like, maybe if I bring the medicine cat with me, I can say, look, I've got a medicine cat with me, so I'm totally safe because he can fix anything if I get hurt. And everybody else is like, Flamekit, you're baby, sit down. Hazelkit is exasperated with Adderkit. Yeah, well, that's siblings. Rustberry is keeping an eye on Duckleg. Yeah, Rustberry still really does not trust him. Rockstem wants to visit StarClan. Driftshade is assigning Oddbush to help with the herbs. Yeah, Oddbush just lives in the medicine den now. Like, Oddbush has been dead for moons and moons and moons, and they've just decided that Oddbush is still, like, the third medicine den cat. And she's just helping out. That's so funny. Cloverstripe caught the smell of a fox earlier. That fox! Lizardfin has been acting suspiciously. Yeah, suspicious of Duckleg. Applestar is telling old tales to Lizardfin. And Duckleg has been performing poorly. Yeah, again, like I said, I think that makes sense. Okay, Duckleg, I'm gonna send you out with Lizardfin and Cloverstripe. And they can keep an eye on you. Hunting is good this green leaf, and the patrol finds a nice spot to sun themselves. The sunlight feels great, and the cats have a successful patrol. Okay. And then Applestar and Rustberry can go out on some mommy sun time. The patrol comes across a rogue. The patrol successfully drives off the rogue. Now, some of you were saying click don't proceed when that happens so you don't scare them off, but the thing is, you can't actually recruit a rogue or a loner unless it says that they're interested in joining the clan. And I would rather them get experience from proceeding than not get experience. So, unless it says that they want to join the clan and we can try and convince them, I'm gonna keep proceeding. Alright. 30 moons in, we're now in Leaf Fall. Save the clan real fast. Duckleg has been performing poor. Yeah, this is just gonna be a thing with him now. He's like, he's getting bullied out of the clan, basically. Applestar is acting huffy at Driftshade still. Lizardfin is curious about other clans. Yeah, we really haven't seen a lot of other clans. Cloverstripe is spending a considerable amount of time grooming. They're already so pretty. I don't blame them. Driftshade is curious about Adderkit. I wonder why. Rockstem is telling Hazelkit about last night's dreams. Rustberry wants to hear more about StarClan from Driftshade. Hazelkit is sharing a fresh kill with Duckleg. Okay! Alright, Hazelkit. The bully, hanging out with Duckleg. Flamekit has been acting You are 2 moons old! She still keeps trying to sneak out is what it is. She's just so determined to get out of the nursery, and everybody keeps finding her and bringing her back. Poor thing. Adderkit is feeling sassy today. Alright. Applestar, I'm gonna send you out with Duckleg so you can have a serious talk with him about his performance and what's going on with him and the rest of the clan members. The patrol tries to get their leader to tell stories about their warrior days. And Applestar's stories engage the patrol and they have a good time. So he just successfully completely avoided having a serious talk that he needs to be having. Duckleg, honey, you gotta face up that something is going on. Something is off with you, buddy. Like I said, I'm starting to turn around on it. I'm starting to agree with those of you guys who think that, something is up with him. I don't necessarily think it's that he's evil, but I think there's something seriously up with Duckleg, and he's not telling us what it is. The patrol comes upon a strange object that smells strongly of 2 legs, and they interpret the purpose of it. Good. Okay, how's everyone doing? Feeling sassy? Alright, well at least he's not performing poorly. Looks like he's getting his mojo back a little bit. Applestar is sharing a fresh kill with Hazelkit. Yeah! Her grandbaby, that's so cute. Lizardfin is feeling happy. Cloverstripe volunteered to gather herbs. Driftshade is assigning Hazelkit to help with the herbs. Rockstem wants to visit StarClan. Rustberry caught a huge rabbit. Hazelkit has been performing poorly. She's a kitten! How do you perform being a kitten poorly? I guess she's not helping with chores as much as she should be. Flamekit is bouncing around in excitement. And Adderkit has been acting suspiciously. Ooh, has Adderkit started following Flamekit, trying to, get out of the clan and cause mischief? That wouldn't surprise me. Flamekit seems to be the, most energetic, most A-type of the kittens. So she probably would rope her brother into it. Cloverstripe. No, Duckleg. Ah, the fox. The patrol finds Fox and her cubs and drives them away. We are just beset by foxes. Thank goodness we're so good at handling them now. Alright. And you 3 can go on patrol. Another fox! Let me drive that fox away. Goodness gracious. Oh, look at everybody hanging out in the leader's den. Flamekit like, Grandma! Grandma, tell me stories! And Cloverstripe is trying to, have serious discussions about how they want to arrange patrols today. Applestar's so popular. Adderkit's in the warrior's den. You know what I bet it is. Adderkit's like, Lizardfin, tell me about fighting. Tell me about how— oh yeah, see, bouncing around in excitement. Tell me about fighting, tell me about how you got that scar on your ear. I wanna know everything. Oh, I love him. Flamekit has been spending time alone lately. Hazelkit is feeling quite lazy. Rustberry has been performing poorly. Well, I saw him in the nursery. I think he's just very preoccupied with his children. You know, he's now that he's got them, he's switched into dad mode. Rockstem has been acting suspiciously. Driftshade is telling Sorrelfoot about last night's dreams. Cloverstripe doesn't seem to trust Lizardfin. This is the other thing, it's Duckleg most of the time, but a lot of the time it's Lizardfin. This clan does not trust each other, and that's starting to worry me. Because I don't think Lizardfin has ever done anything worrisome. Besides spending a lot of time alone, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Applestar is feeling proud of the clan. I mean, yeah, they have gotten pretty far, and now we've got some new kittens, so things are looking up, you know, all told. Duckleg is feeling lazy. Sure. Alright. Now add Applestar and Duckleg. Oh, another disagreement. Yeah, I think it's the same thing, where Duckleg is still just listen, I've been trying my hardest and people still are, suspicious of me and boxing me out and, keeping an eye on me because they think I'm not trustworthy. And Applestar's well, then that's on you, my dude. I can't do anything about that. if I tell them to lay off you, that's not gonna have any effect. They're not gonna, like... You have to be the change you want to see. This is just gonna be a thing until he proves himself somehow. Alright. Rustberry, Lizardfin, and Cloverstripe can go out on patrol. The patrol starts doubting Cloverstripe's abilities, the clan's deputy. Why? They've always been super good. Yeah, see? The Cloverstripe performs well and the patrol quells doubt. Yeah, of course. Because Cloverstripe is great at their job. Aw, Blinkit, why are you in the medicine cat den? Alright, we're into Leaf Bear. Aw, Adderkit's visiting Grandma. All the warriors are in the clearing, hanging out. Duckleg has been acting suspiciously. Man, I do not know what to make of this guy. Half the time I'm like, no, he's fine, he's never done anything wrong, and half the time I'm like, I don't trust him. I don't know. I wish he would do something one way or the other, so we would know for sure. Applestar has been worrying about clan relations. Lizardfin hates being compared to Softstar. So I'm thinking Softstar was probably Lizardfin's mom, huh? That might be one of the reasons Lizardfin's so keen to prove that she's a good warrior and so, like, keen to go out on adventures and fight foxes and stuff like that. Because she really wants to live up to her mom, who we had for so little time, but who everyone loved so much. That would make sense. Lizardfin, everybody already respects you. It's okay. Cloverstripe is feeling down. Driftshade is arranging herbs. Rockstem has been acting suspiciously. Rustberry's been performing poorly. Hazelkit is also feeling down. Flamekit is listening to Rockstem studiously. I think Flamekit and Rockstem are friends. Flamekit's like adopted him as their uncle. Adderkit is playing with moss balls. Oh, that's so cute. I love the kittens. Alright. Duckleg, you are gonna go out with Applestar again. Duckleg spends all patrol talking about their love life. What love life, Duckleg? What love life? There's not... You know what it is? You know why Duckleg and Rockstem have been acting so suspiciously this whole time? They're boyfriends. They're boyfriends! That's why he was spending so much time in the medicine den with his daughter learning about the herbs and stuff, because he wanted to support his daughter, but he also wanted an excuse to be there and to talk to Rockstem. Oh my god, we busted this wide open. He's been acting so weird because he's got a gigantic crush on the medicine cat. And he's a little bit older, so he may have originally been from a clan where that wasn't allowed. And now Applestar has to be like, oh my god, my dude, we are a progressive clan. If you want to date the medicine cat, just do it. Like, it's fine. Is this what this was about? This whole time? This is why you've been acting weird? Oh my god. Applestar just sitting there, like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Are you serious? Alright, well, I'm doing that right now before we do anything else. No, not Driftshade. They look exactly the same. It's official! That's so funny. What are you three gonna find? Rustberry admits they had a vision from StarClan last night. Huh. Wonder what about. Maybe about the kits, or at least one of the kits? That would make the most sense. Like, this kid's going to grow up into a fantastic leader, or something like that. Which I would not be surprised to see happen, especially Flame Kit. I'm really feeling Flame Kit as the new up-and-comer. Hazelpaw, Flamepaw, and Adderpaw have started their apprenticeships. Excellent! Now we have so many more cats to send out. Adderpaw is praising Flamepaw on a good hunt. Flamepaw caught a huge rabbit. Hazelpaw is feeling sassy today. Oh, they're also excited. And yeah, look. They have the same one ear. That's so cute. Raspberry is praising Adderpaw on a good hunt. Oh, he's so proud of his kids! Rockstem has been performing poorly. Probably because he's all giddy and excited over having a mate publicly, finally. Driftshade is looking forward to today. Cloverstripe is looking forward to today. Lizardfin is sad that they can't spend time with Oddbush. Probably because they hear so much about Oddbush from Driftshade, and they're like, I would love to hang out with a cool ghost grandma. Applestar is thinking about battle strategies, and Duckleg is feeling quite lazy. Okay. Now we have so many more cats to send on patrols. I'm gonna start doing what I usually like to do, and sending out cats 2 at a time, so that these ones with very low experience can earn more experience faster. Adderpaw is cold. The patrol comes upon the scent of a mouse, and they catch the mouse. Excellent. Gonna send Hazelpaw out on this one. Hazelpaw can go with Cloverstripe. Can go with their parent. Your patrol comes across the Thunderpath. Do you cross it? I am not gonna take that risk. And I think Cloverstripe would be... Cloverstripe is too new to being a parent. Cloverstripe would be like, no, 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 no. Like, they're troublesome and daring, but I think Cloverstripe is smart enough to say now is not a good time. And then Flamepaw can go out with Duckleg, who is the other highest experience cat. Your patrol comes across it. Nope, they do not. And you two. The patrol finds a young loner near the border and Raspberry volunteers to scare them off. You know what? I don't think this will actually get us a loner to join us, but I am gonna say do not proceed, just because Raspberry needs to learn to, like, calm down a little. The patrol decides to leave him alone. Yeah. Okay. Alright, all y'all. Duckleg is praising Cloverstripe on a good hunt. Excellent. See, he's starting to integrate a little bit better into the clan now that he's not hiding his gay little secret. Oh, Duckleg. Applestar has been spending time with Lizardfin lately. Lizardfin has been performing poorly. Applestar's probably checking in like, hey, what's up? Cloverstripe is asking to train together with Applestar. Cloverstripe might be getting the feeling that they are going to become the leader sooner rather than later, because Applestar is 138 moons old. So, you know, not incredibly old, but definitely getting up there. And then we're going to have to decide who's going to be the deputy after. That's going to be a hard choice. Driftshade wants to meet other medicine cats soon. Rockstem has been listening to Starclan's messages carefully. Raspberry caught the smell of a fox earlier. Hazelpaw is sending moss balls flying. Flamepaw has been acting suspiciously. He's still sneaking out and doing crimes. And Adderpaw is having a good time with Duckleg. I think that Adderpaw is Duckleg's apprentice. And with that in mind, I'm going to send them out together. Patrol comes upon a strange object that smells strongly of 2 legs. And they interpret it, probably because Duckleg has seen it 1,000 times before. So he's like, yeah, we have a good idea of what this is. Okay. Hazelpaw. Go out with Raspberry. The patrol comes upon the scent of a hare, and they catch the hare. Excellent. I think I'm gonna send Lizardfin with Applestar, since Applestar wants to make sure that Lizardfin's doing okay. Your patrol doesn't find anything useful, but they have a good time. Well, that's good at least. Maybe Lizardfin just needed a day where not a lot happened. And Flamepaw and Cloverstripe. Cloverstripe suggests this might be a good chance for the cast to practice teamwork. And they'd have a good practice session. Oh yeah, because Cloverstripe is a great teacher. Excellent. Good to hear. Now we are in New Leaf. Applestar's still hanging in there, thank goodness. Duckleg is sharing tongues with Cloverstripe. Okay. Applestar is thinking about battle strategies for whomst? Probably the foxes, huh? Like, we haven't run into any other cats that we need to worry about, but those foxes are not leaving us alone. Lizardfin is looking forward to today. Oh good, Lizardfin is feeling a little bit more confident. Cloverstripe is feeling sassy. Driftshade is arranging herbs. Rockstem caught a huge rabbit. Rustberry is feeling sassy. Hazelpaw was asked to help the elders that we don't... Well, no, I guess we do. We have one elder. Flamepaw is feeling lazy, and Adderpaw is also helping Applestar. Okay. I don't think we need a medicine cat apprentice because Driftshade is still only 40 moons. Yeah, she's doing fine. She doesn't need to have an apprentice for a good long while. Alright. Adderpaw, and go out with your mentor, Duckleg. Duckleg is also probably feeling pretty proud that he was chosen to mentor a kitten. That might also be making him feel a little bit better. Your patrol comes across a thunderpath. Do you cross it? I mean, he's got really good stats, but Adderpaw is a baby. No, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna mess with thunderpaths until the apprentices are a little bit stronger. Flamepaw and Cloverstripe. The patrol finds a loner who's interested in joining the clan. And they convince the loner to join! Oh! Rowanpaw. Female apprentice, righteous, formerly a loner. Wow. Rowanpaw. Almost about to get her warrior name. I wonder why... Maybe she was driven off from her old clan for some reason? That's interesting. Wow, okay. Alright, well, Hazelpaw is gonna go out with Rustberry. And they're telling ghost stories. That's cute. And they have a good time. And then you three can go out together. Patrol comes across a rogue, and they drive him off. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Lizardfin had a litter of 4 kits, and Rowan Creek has earned their warrior name. That's a lot happening in this new leaf. I think that may be where we leave it, because oh my goodness, I gotta like sit down. Alright. Gonna look at all these last. Duckleg is looking forward to today. Applestar is quite forgetful today. Yeah, she's really getting up there. I think Cloverstripe is gonna be taken over soon. Lizardfin is curious about other clans. Cloverstripe is spending a considerable amount of time grooming. Driftshade is feeling sassy. Rockstem has been performing poorly. Rustberry has also been performing poorly. Hazelpaw is feeling lonely. Hazelpaw, you have like 3 other apprentices to hang out with. Flamepaw is also feeling lonely. Adderpaw is curious about other clans. Rowan Creek caught a huge rabbit. Oh, look at her, she's gorgeous. Snowkit is scared about something. Female, troublesome. Parents Lizardfin, an unknown. So I guess Lizardfin had a, you know, those rogues we keep driving off? I guess Lizardfin had a little fling with a rogue. Which, you know what? Fair enough. Vinekit is dreaming about growing up. Flowerkit is dreaming about growing up. And Blizzard Kit doesn't seem to trust Snow Kit. You are siblings! Wow. Okay. Well, quite a lot has happened on this episode of Mud Clan Clan. I actually am thinking about setting up a schedule, so I will be posting ClanGen videos once a week, and then other videos on other day of the week. I think 2 days a week is gonna be probably safest for me once I start grad school if I want to keep up with it, because 4 days of my week are gonna be working and classes and homework, and then I'll have 3 days to do schoolwork and research and essays that I'm going to need to be doing and to make videos. So just to pace myself, I think 2 videos a week is going to be good, and ClanGen once a week, and then just variety on the other day. My current thoughts are possibly like Wednesday and Saturday or Wednesday and Sunday. That seems like a pretty, even spread, but I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Wow. I'm still just blindsided by all of that. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. I will see you next time.